Hello everybody, welcome to Your Game Network. I'm Brian, also known as UKGN Zoidberg, and today I'm playing a little bit of Evercade, specifically the Windjammers Karnov and Friends cartridge that came out at the end of June. This contains 5 games, all of which were released by Data East in the arcades between 1987 and 1994. I've only actually played 2 of them before, so let's just start going through all 5 of them and see what they're like. So let's start with Atomic Runner Chelnov. Okay, there have been a lot of games like this on mobile devices released in recent years. It seems to be an, what would be referred to today as an endless runner. I'll stick in a few more credits and then I can see if I can get a little bit further into the game. Yeah, this is pretty decent. Ooh, okay. I think I would have preferred to stay with the laser weapon there, rather than that thing I picked up. So the continue is from the last checkpoint reached. Yeah, you have. Oh, yes, I built it. Now that weapon's better than the other one I had a second ago. I think the controls are not quite what I would want them to be. I don't know whether you can reprogram them at all. I think the button to switch your view should be one of the shoulder buttons on the controller, not the X button. Okay, that's fairly enjoyable. Couple of little issues with the controls, but I'm happy with that. Let's move on to the next game. So the next game is Karnov, which is a game that I only really know through the excellent Spectrum conversion that came out. This has you playing as a fire-breathing strongman. Okay, typical arcade game in that it gets hard straight away. Got some excellent graphics and some nice responsive controls. Certainly gets points for being a little bit different to a lot of games out there. But again, it's one where the enemies appear in the same place every time, so in theory that means that you are going to be able to learn the pattern. And where does if I continue, does that start me at the checkpoint, or does that start me all the way back at the beginning? It does actually start me at the checkpoint, that's a good thing. Oh, no way. Managed to make my way through all those pretty big enemies only to get killed by little tiny ones at the end. I've no real idea what any of the power-ups that you collect can do, so let's see if have a little investigation into that on this playthrough. Ooh, there's a dragon. I've not seen that before. Okay, the bomb can blow me up. Okay, so I get blue trousers, which means gives me the ability to move quicker. So I'm going to see if I can. There we go. That's allowed me to pick up the power up. Definitely easier once you've got the when you've got the extra more power. Ooh, is this going to be a boss fight? Oh, it was, but it was incredibly easy. Not that was especially easy. But that's a pretty enjoyable arcade game. Definitely, if you're a fan of Warden or Ghosts and Goblins, I would recommend playing that one. Let's see what game is next. Now we have Rogar Armor Force from 1991. Ooh, is this going to be a bullet hell shooter? Ooh, no, it's not. It's not a bullet hell shooter. It's a run and gun shooter, by the way.
Construct your robot.
Oh yeah, I've played quite a few games like this. That was a very short opening level. Uh-oh, I seem to have lost my armor. At least it's a energy gauge rather than a single hit that kills you. The only thing that this game really got against it is the fact that there seems to be very little about it that's unique. Some decent sprites on it, and I'm liking the soundtrack. Wasn't an especially difficult boss fight either. Oh dear. Yeah, so not bad. But let's move on to the next game on the list. Vapor Trail Hyper Offense Formation. Oh, it's flipped to Tate mode, which means that if you were to play this on the handheld Evercade, then you'd be able to flip the screen, I would imagine. Oh yes, this has got my name written all over it. Feels a little bit like Flying Shark, but with jet fighters rather than World War II planes, which is another game that I have on an Evercade cartridge. I was about to say that just like the last game, it's not really got anything that makes it stand out. That weapon system seems a little bit different. And anybody who's played this kind of game knows that you don't really pay attention to the enemies. What you need to be paying attention to is yourself and making sure that you're not flying into any of the bullets. It's far from the worst game of this type that I've played. I'm really quite enjoying this. There are definitely games that are better there. Now, Windjammers is a game that we have a lot of experience of on UK Gaming Network. So, Windjammers, if you don't know, is a sports game where you essentially play a game of frisbee against an opponent across a net. I've never been especially good at this game, certainly not as good as the UKGM pad is. I got him to have a quick go on this on the Evercade Alpha, just to get his opinion, what he thought of it. And he said that it's an excellent version of the game. It's obvious to him that the difficulty on it has been set to the dip switches on hard. Meaning that anybody who is new to the game is pretty much not going to have any chance of beating anybody. Because even somebody as experienced as UKGM Pad was unable to get past the first opponent on his first attempt. Because what they tend to do when you're playing it on hard difficulties is that they'll get ahead of you in points and then try to run down the clock. If you are able to play this on the Evercade Alpha or the Versus, then you're going to be able to play this against your friends, and that's where this game's going to come into its own. I mean, Windjammers is still an excellent game regardless of where you play it. It's just a shame that the difficulty has been set so high on this version of it. And I would always rather play it using the joystick on the Alpha cabinet than on a D-pad. I actually won one, yay!
Next round.
Let's see who the next opponent is. As you can see, this court is a little bit wider than the previous one. So this is another excellent cartridge available for Evercade. I think if you are able to play two-player, then it's an absolutely essential purchase purely for Windjammers. But there's a couple of other decent games on there. If you are only playing it on handheld, I would probably think again. but I think that's a 4-star cartridge from me. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please make sure you give us a like and subscribe if you have. There'll be more first impression videos like this one coming every Monday. If you are a VIP member on the channel, then you can actually watch an extended version of this video elsewhere on the channel. So please consider becoming a member for just $1.99 a month. So thank you very much for watching this one, and I will see you on the next video. Happy retro gaming, everybody. Bye for now.